Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a review my vertini wheels, which I got last week. I actually put them on a couple days ago and just got back from the dealer. They were doing a new alignment on my 2008 ISF, Lexus ISF. But the alignment, they couldn't get it to OEM specs because the caster's off and the caster's not adjustable on these cars. Lexus actually had issues on the 08 and 09 ISF along with the 250s and the IS350s that you had to order special bushings made by Lexus to install to compensate and adjust the caster. So I'll make a whole different video. These cars tend to pull to the right on how to fix that. Separate video, but without further ado, I'm going to show you my wheels. And these are vertini wheels. Here, I'll show you. So these are vertini wheels, rf1.3s, gloss black. I bought them on Element Wheels. Terrible customer service. I waited 2 months for my wheels, but they do look great. I put 245s on the front, 245, 35, 19s on the front, and 275s, 30, 19 on the rear. Firestones. The rims look fantastic, and as you can see, they do not poke out. The offset is 35 for the front and plus 35 and plus 42 on the rear, and they're concave wheels, so they cleared it just fine. So here my wife is gonna move the car so I can show you on the sunlight kind of how it looks, and then I'll talk a little bit about how they drive, the handling experience. So alright, and those are the new headlights I installed. It's real sunny here. Aceleralo. Aceleralo. She's gonna rev it. It's got a Joey Z exhaust and intake, that's all. So here's a walk around. I did the carbon fiber wrap on the grill. I didn't make a video on that. I also put a lip and I carbon fiber wrapped it. I tinted the headlights, did a couple things to it. I haven't made videos on those, but these are the wheels. Bright vertini, the rear, and the fronts. This is kind of what they look from far away. They look great. I mean, honestly, these wheels look great. I recommend not going through Element Wheels. I waited 2 months for my tires, but tires look fantastic on the car. This is what it looked from a different angle. So far, it performs great. I mean, I've driven a little bit, about 100 miles on it, so not enough. I'm going to do an autocross tomorrow here local in Illinois, and so far I've driven a little bit aggressively since I got out of the dealer, and it rides amazing. I'll say this much, since the tires are a little bit low profile, the ride is a little bit harsher. Like, you can feel the bumps a little bit. You still felt the suspension on the 08 is still stiff. So even prior to that, you already felt stiff. So it's not like, it's not a day and night difference. I mean, it's just slightly harsher ride because there's the tires are they have less sidewall. So, but ideally the car drives great. I mean, the turning, actually the back, when I pull out from the dig aggressively on sport mode, the car now actually hooks with those 275s, and Oh, the width is 8.5 and 9.5 on the rear, so it's a staggered setup. Factory is 19 by 8, 19 by 9. These are 19 by 8.5s, and 19 by 8.5 in the front, and 19 by 9.5s on the rear. You see they sneak in. I had no issues with having to roll my fenders or anything, which that was fantastic. So the car fits great for other people that have ISF and you want to slap some wheels and you're unsure before you buy. I have no rubbing issues with this at all. And the performance, I mean, granted, it's not a, you know, like a horsepower performance mod, you know, but as far as handling, like, oh my God, from 225s to 245s on the front, I drove it pretty hard here since after the alignment here through some roads pretty fast. And the handling is fantastic. You actually, the last body roll, it hooks when you take off from the dig. It's great. It's great. I recommend it to anyone that has an IFS to upsize your tires. And you can get these size tires on the factory rims if you don't have money for the wheels. So it's not like you have to get Vertini wheels. They are lighter than OE, so that also makes a difference. But it's fantastic. I mean, it's great wheels. I recommend to anyone. I'll be doing a video tomorrow on autocross, and that's it for today. So I'll do the review on driving on the new tires and on autocross tomorrow when I go to the autocross event. And that's my wife, beautiful wife. All right, see you guys. Any questions, just shoot a comment below. Thanks.